Well done to you if you have been following this series. This is our last series on child development, and I hope you've learned so much on how to improve your child's development at different milestones. Today, we're going to be talking about the most important of them all. When we hear things like, that child is spoiled, why is she behaving like that? Why is she doing like this? Why is she like that? It is the behavioral child development that we're talking about today, guys. And this is why this is important, because eventually all the things that we've spoken about doesn't really matter if your child doesn't really have a good character and doesn't behave very well. This particular topic is quite complex. This particular behavioral child development is complex because there's so many theories surrounding it. There's so many mindset, there's so many school of thoughts, but I'm going to try and break it down and try and make you understand how you still play a role. Because in all of these series, we'll be talking about how all of these developmental stages, how the parents play a role in them. And that is the same thing that is going to happen again, because I keep saying it. When I wrote the book Understanding Child Caregiving, I was talking about how parents can take advantage of situations, experiences, and their own experiences to shape how the child sees and responds to things, because you are your child's first motivator, you're your child's first inspiration, you're your child's first teacher. So it is the way you respond to things that your child is likely going to see. So the percentage of that happening is higher than it not happening, because of course children eventually grow up, and experiences of life outside of the home would make them make decisions differently. But that is the foundational experience that they have, the home front, you and other adults around them. You must understand this and create the environment for them to grow. These environmental factors plays a role in the behavioral outcome of your child, and how you can support is for you to create an enabling environment, because whatever behavior a child comes up with and whatever thing that shapes a child's behavior, shapes a child's decision, and the things that you see out of human beings, it was the exposure that they had in the environment, in the home front, that eventually made them become or look like or think the way they do or behave the way they behave. And that's why sometimes we now say, oh, the Yorubas are like this, the Igbos are like this, the Ibibios are like this, because this has been predominantly available in the home front of these individuals. So now you have to realize that the home front plays a huge role in shaping the behavior of your child. So have you created an enabling environment by the things that you do, the words that you say, your own behavior, your choices, how you respond to conflict, how you respond to emotional times, how you respond to every other thing of your life? It plays a huge role in shaping your own child's behavior and in shaping your own child's needs. Now, you must understand this, because if you don't, you'll feel like, oh, your child is not doing the right thing. Meanwhile, you are the one who is not creating that enabling environment for them to grow. Now, one of the other things I like to talk about when it has to do with behavioral child development is a theory, but not like I'm going to quote the theory, but I think all of you mostly know. So it's mostly rewarding, which it's 50-50, because your child would now start thinking that, oh, I have to do something to be able to get something. No, but you just have to encourage and reward good behavior, and also and not like you're the one that's going to reward the consequences, but show that every action that is taken comes with the consequences, comes with issues, comes with either positive or negative consequences. You must be able to model and show that every action comes with a corresponding consequence, positive or negative. You must model it and you must show it, whether it is in you gifting, whether it's in you, for example, you can say, oh, if a child didn't pack out a certain thing when you guys were going on vacation or something, it's probably have to make do with it, at that vacation spot, without you replacing it. So it's just for you to be able to take advantage of those situations and show that there are consequences for all our actions, whether positive, whether negative, without being so feisty, without even being angry, or without even showing that, oh, everywhere has to burn down. You can do all of that without showing it. And it's important because a lot of times parents think they have to be all noisy for them to instill a certain decision or to instill a certain discipline. You can be nice, lovely, sweet, but be firm. Regardless of whatever happens, the tantrum that they throw. So I tell parents this: your child is throwing tantrum, it doesn't mean that the world is going to come down. Yeah, It doesn't mean that the world is going to come. That doesn't mean that fire and brimstone is going to follow to your house. Tantrum is normal. Throw the tantrum. It's okay, but we're not doing this and we're not doing it, and it's fine now. So you must find a way to build that behavior from situations, from experiences, from things that happen on the daily basis in the home front and outside the home front. So that's just what it is when it has to do with shaping your child's behavioral development. And it doesn't begin when your child is now a teenager, because you won't grab them. It begins when your child is a toddler, is an infant. You must communicate, you must show it. And that way, eventually, it becomes like a step where they grow into and they become more confident to now be. You now see your child begin to shape healthy behaviors around them. If you've not gained anything in this series, gain one thing. You cannot ask your child to use a cutlery when you're not using it. You cannot ask your child not to lie and place demands on your child that you are not meeting. That is what leadership is about. That's how you can influence. You cannot influence anyone that you are not living a life that you're supposed to be living. You cannot say bedtime is 9 p.m. and then you are going to bed at 1 a.m. and you're pressing your phone and fiddling on your phone. It takes a lot of discipline. So you must first parent yourself. You reparent yourself in parenting. That's what this series has been about. Parent yourself, and that way you would see it will be easier, for you to come up and, guide your child to do and behave in a certain way that is admirable, by what we have been called into, by the things that we are seeing in the world. We must be able to model that out. So start from you first. Be that good parent. Be that good mother, father, and let's have a better world, and let's have an improved experience from every one of us. I hope you found this series useful. If you have, we'll have more resources that can help you on your journey. Click the link in our bio to check it out, or click the link in my description if you're watching on YouTube. I will see you in our next series. I hope you enjoy connecting with us. I'll see you on the next. Goodbye. My name is Edith Young Ishola. I'm the founding partner at Make Earth supports parents like you and mothers in improving their mental health. Thank you. I'll see you on the next. Bye. Bye.